YouTube, what's going on? I want to talk a little bit about this whole Trump insane media storm, media tumult about him in this meeting in which he was talking to Republican lawmakers and other people about DACA and immigration and trying to get a deal done to deal with this whole immigration thing, get the border wall built and this, that, and the third. And people are allegedly coming out. Reporters are allegedly saying that, and I'm going to stress that word allegedly real strong, that Donald Trump, in reference to countries like Haiti, El Salvador, and African countries, that why are we letting in people from these S-hole, using the S word, countries? And of course, the media got a hold of that, and CNN started losing their mind, to be quite honest with you. It's an interesting thing when most of these, I'm wondering how, in regards to the FCC, I remember FCC, you're not supposed to be able to curse on the air, but CNN just said the heck with that. And they're using the S word all day, not bleeping it out. The anchors are using the S word. The consultants, the other commentators are using the S word. Everybody's just cursing on the air because of this alleged comment. Alleged. I remember when Joe Biden used the F word talking about Obamacare, talking about this is a big effing deal, and they bleeped that out. And I didn't see CNN using the F word all over the place describing what Joe Biden said, but that's neither here nor there. Here's the rub. Here's the real truth about it. Donald Trump, I'm going to say, if it's not alleged, and let's say it really is true, that he said that. And the reason why I keep on stressing allegedly is because it's from unnamed sources, and other reporters were briefed on what was said from the meeting from other people, and other people were given information in such a way where it's not firsthand knowledge. You're getting it from other people, especially unnamed sources, and there's just too much of that going on. And there's been too many hoaxes in regards to Donald Trump and what he supposedly said or supposedly did that comes out to be false. So I'm just not buying it at this point. I could be wrong, but I'm not buying it. But Donald Trump, honestly, is keeping it real in regards to what people already know about these countries like Haiti, like El Salvador, and some certain African countries. Let's be honest. Think about Haiti. Haiti has been the way it's been for decades. George Bush and Bill Clinton raised billions of dollars even before the earthquake in Haiti. Haiti was bad, poorly run. And just before anybody gets really mad, it's not to say that everybody in the country of Haiti is horrible. Everybody in the country of Haiti is reprobate. There are certainly good people from Haiti. You can go into South Florida, find plenty of Haitian people who work very hard. My mom and dad, when they remodeled their house, it was done by an El Salvadorian contractor. He did a marvelous job. So it's not to say that everybody from these countries are just bad. But what it is to say is that these countries, as a whole, being run by their government and the structure and the economy in these countries are horrible. And so if you call them that, that's okay if you just say, hey, these are mismanaged, poorly run countries, war-torn countries. When you say it that way, it's acceptable. But if somebody was to be a little bit more rough around the edges about it and say, this country is an S-hole, oh, now we're offended. You see, that's called being sensitive. That's called being emotional. We got to get past that. Donald Trump is saying the things that your buddies in the gym, when you're in the gym, things they say, things in the locker room, your fellas would say, things people would say when you're at the locker, at the water cooler, things people say when you're at the bar, things that Dave Chappelle would say in a comedy skit. These are things that these people say and you laugh at and you agree with. Donald Trump says it, he's public enemy number one. I find it funny. He is keeping it real. I'm not a fan of cursing. I don't curse. I don't like foul language. But I'm not going to be surprised and think, oh, Donald Trump is the only president who's ever used foul language. Hillary Clinton has used foul language, talking about disabled children, calling them bleeping retards. Bill Clinton talked about President Obama in front of Senator Ed Kennedy, saying A couple years ago, this guy would have been getting us coffee. He didn't curse, but was that not a racist quote? But nobody talks about that. So I'm just saying, let's keep it real here. A lot of people are taking it real sensitive, and I'm like, you people are the reason why nothing can get done. The media is the way it is, and why people are just tired of the emotionalism and the way people operate. People got mad also because Trump said that why can't we get more people from Norway, countries like Norway? And they're like, well, Norway is a predominantly white country. So obviously, Donald Trump hates black and brown people, and he just wants more white people in this country. See, first off, people don't have the whole context of what's going on here. Donald Trump just recently met up with the Prime Minister of Norway. Norway, we do trade agreements. I believe Norway just bought some F-35s from us. We're doing lots of business with Norway. And so he just recently got together with the country of Norway. And Norway as a country, their economy is doing exceptionally well. So when he references Norway, it's not I want more white people. It's the fact I just got together with the Prime Minister. Norway is a great country. Why can't we get more people from places like Norway instead of places like, let's say, Mauritania on the west coast of Africa, where 20% of the people are living in slavery, and it's a war-torn, tore-down country. Haiti, where it's a torn-down country. Let's not just take people from these countries just because they're from these countries from the lottery visa, which is failing. Let's let in people from these countries through a merit system. Instead of leaving people out from Norway, which can easily assimilate to our country, we're instead forsaking those people and grabbing people from these torn down countries who may not truly assimilate in this country as well. To me, it's simple logic. You may not like the wording behind it, but it doesn't take away from the logic. And here's another thing, and I'm going to try and wrap up on this. You see a lot of people from the left, Democrats, Bernie Sanders especially, Hillary Clinton when she was on her campaign in 2016, referencing countries in Europe. Bernie Sanders would consistently reference to Norway, Sweden, Scandinavia, Austria, about how great these countries were, how great their healthcare system is, how we should be more like those countries. So Donald Trump references Norway, he's a racist. Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, consistently over and over again reference all white nations and how noble they are, yet they're not racist. I don't see Black Lives Matter getting mad at Bernie Sanders for always consistently referencing to a Norwegian country or a Scandinavian style country. I don't see them doing that. Why doesn't the left ever reference an African country? How about that? Why doesn't Bernie Sanders ever reference the nobility of an African country? Why doesn't Hillary? Why doesn't Bill Clinton? Why doesn't Barack Obama? It seems like the only countries they like to reference are white countries. But they're not racist. You see, this is a hypocrisy. This is why people are turning away from the Democrat Party, from leftism and progressivism, because they see the facade. You guys want to take all these people from these they're war-torn countries. They're countries going through, the people there are suffering, and that's why they need to come to America. How is that any different than saying this country is an asshole? Honestly, put the foul language aside. Just war-torn, torn down, a suffering country that people are trying to flee out of, and somebody else over here says, yeah, that country's an asshole. For some reason, using all this stuff over here, you're totally fine. But him using strong language, calling it an asshole, that's beyond the pale. That's hypocritical. And I just don't get it. To me, it's like it's a president who, in his own mind, kept it real. Okay, he was just keeping it 100. This is the status of these countries. They're bleep holes. And people just, honestly, it's not that what he said is not true. Because which one of these people, is Bernie Sanders going to take a vacation over in Haiti? Is Bernie Sanders going to take a vacation over in Darfur, over in Sudan? Is he going to take a vacation over in Somalia? Is Bernie Sanders going to take a vacation over in Haiti? You already know the answer to that. So, these leftists, this is standard operating procedure. Take what we know the truth to be, spin it, make somebody a racist, portray that in front of the media. The media will run with it because they're biased for the Democrat Party, and then they just keep the ball moving, wash, rinse, and repeat. But logical people like myself and other common sense conservative-minded, you don't have to be conservative-minded. You can just be rational and reasonable, and you can see through this garbage. But that's it. Give me your take. If you disagree, please give me a comment. I like it when people disagree and give a comment, and at least a rational one without, expletives and just a whole bunch of emotional stuff. Leave a comment if you disagree. I'd love to hear what you have to say. And like it if you agree, and go ahead and share it if you feel other people need to hear it. Anyways, that's my time. Please go ahead and subscribe. Talk to you on the next one. I'm out.